Man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's your boy D Star, back again with another video. Um, I sit here on this Tuesday. Well, we complete the day 5 of training camp, official training camp for the Eagles. They say my man Carson, he out there dealing like he in Vegas. You know what I mean? Anybody that follow quarterbacks know when we say a quarterback out there dealing, we know what that means. Man out there putting the ball where he want to put it, where he want to put it, when he want to put it, and how he want to put it. He's pinpointing the ball with that accuracy. You know what I mean? That top 5 accuracy that he has in the NFL. You know what I mean? My guy, he poses a threat. He poses a threat for anybody. He poses a threat for anybody. You know what I mean? As far as any team, any defense. That's just how we coming this year. I mean, my man, he's healthy. He's in year 4. This is his 3rd training camp. You know, where he's able to enter the year and help out. No, it's his 2nd training camp. Cause last time his rookie year training camp, he was hurt, the rib. You see what I'm saying? But that's also the year that he started all 16 games. He was just banged up before we traded Sam Bradford to the Vikings. Remember, Teddy Bridgewater had got hurt in training camp. That's what had ended up having us trade Sam Bradford. See, because Carson would have had a year. He would have had a red shirt year. You know, think about if he would have came back like Patty Mahomes in the 2nd year, year 2. That was the 2017. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? We sit here today. Deshaun Jackson getting behind Razul, Malcolm Jenkins. He had like a 30-yard, what was it, like a drag route? 30-yard drag route across field. Boom. You can't cover D-Jax with one DB. Maddox, Jenkins, it don't matter. I mean, he's too fast, man. He's too smart. He's too fast. He's too smart. He's too elusive. He's dangerous. Outside of Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs, and Tyreek Hill, he got carted off today, I believe. Carted off for a bruised thigh, bruised quad, something like that. And you know what I mean? What's crazy about that is D-Jax, he's the number 2 deep threat. He was rated by Pro Football Focus last year in the year 2018. He was ranked number 2. You know, as the dangerous man downfield. No man has more 60-yard receptions for touchdowns than D-Jax. You know what I mean? When you're on the list with the GOAT, Jerry Rice, a lot of his records still stand. So, no receiver has ever had more receiving yards as the GOAT still. We sit at an interesting point. Very interesting point. You know what I mean? You got Malik Jackson saying why he came to the Eagles. Malik Jackson came to the Eagles so he can come play with an all-pro defensive tackle, star defensive tackle by the name of Fletcher Cox. The only reason why Fletcher Cox don't get mentioned with a Khalil Mack, a Von Miller, is because you got Aaron Donald. Guys think about defensive tackle, they think about Aaron Donald, they don't think about nobody else. But right after that, the next name you say is Fletcher Cox. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Fletcher Cox is that guy. You know what I mean? He generates that pressure. He generates pressure, man. You know, even the game against the Saints, he had 3 guys pushing him off the point of attack, pushing him off the ball. That's how he ended up hurting his foot. He'll be back. He'll be back for training camp. I mean, he'll be back for September 8th? September 9th, whenever we kick off. In Philly. Man, I hope they don't march Dwayne Haskins out there, though. You know, division's up for grabs for the Eagles, man. I mean, you know, you got Zeke down in Cabo. You got stories coming out for the Dallas Cowboys talking about, Zeke got into a wreck before a playoff game. They covering up stuff with the Frisco police. I'm like, oh my gosh. You got Dez Bryant talking about he's not interested in playing football no more. You know, we just signed Orlando Scantry. You know he gonna give us them secrets. You know what I mean? To that offense or lack thereof. You know he got a scouting report on Kellen Moore and what Kellen Moore like to do, something like that. So, you know what I mean? There you have it. I mean, we sit at an interesting point of the season that all we got to do is remain humble. As the players, the fans, we don't have to be humble because we don't go out there and play in between the lines. All we gotta do is hold it down from over here. We hold it down from over here. Those guys gonna do what they do. We gonna make this work. We know what it takes at the end of the day as a fan base. We was up and down and all around in the year 2017. 2016 guys couldn't catch the ball. That's what the problem was. Carson Wentz always had the deep ball. He always had accuracy. He's always been a top 5 talent since the year 2017. No, we don't overrate him. A lot of guys look at him as, oh, he's always hurt. What about Andrew Luck? Andrew Luck being held out of training camp and preseason because he's had an injury of a calf muscle for 3 months. Surgery was recommended, but it's not required. You know what I mean? But it might be necessary. I'm not a doctor, but a lot of these guys that say these quarterbacks are injury prone, how many have something to show for them not being injury prone? You know what I mean? Deshaun Watson, he's faced injury. Mahomes hasn't faced injury. Wentz has. Cam Newton. Who else? Drew Brees. Injury. Tom Brady. All of them. Every quarterback you got. Think about it. Don't they get hurt? Don't they go down? Don't they miss a game? Don't they got to go use the bathroom? You will miss a snap. I mean, your quarterback not gonna always be out there for you. You gotta hold it down. You gotta hold it down until you get back. It's the end of the story, man. You know, guys miss games. That's why you got 53 men on the roster. That's why you got a practice squad. That's why you got a coaching staff. That's why you got a training staff. There's levels to this. A lot of other teams need to level up. Got my man Howie on the phone trying to make calls to Houston. Man, I think we want Jadeveon. And I think Jadeveon want to come play for a contender. Not somebody that got to go through the Chargers, the Chiefs. You see what I'm saying? The Chiefs, the Patriots, the Browns, the Ravens, the Steelers, teams like that. You got to go through all them teams before you get where you ultimately trying to go. And then you got to face us, the Rams, the Bears, a team like that for the chip. You see what I'm saying? Man, fly Eagles fly till I die. Your boy D-Star out.
We got a drink over here.